My mother's caregiver, Marie, was very good. Maybe too good. When my mother died, she left her the house and worth $800,000. I'm a lawyer. I immediately filed a lawsuit. But Marie didn't come to court. She just left a letter. When I opened that letter, I realized the mistake was mine. But the real mistake started much earlier, with my mother's last words one day before she died. My name is Jasmine Crawford. I'm 42 years old and a corporate lawyer in Atlanta. I make $400,000 a year. I have a beautiful home, a luxury car. I like to keep everything under control, or so I thought. My mother, Eleanor Crawford, was dying in the hospital. Pancreatic cancer. They said 6 months. It lasted 3. On her last day, I was in court. An important case. My client was going to win $20 million. Mom will hold on for a few more days, I thought. She didn't. When the phone rang, I was in a recess. Come immediately, Mrs. Crawford is in her final moments, the nurse said. I ran, but I was too late. Mom was still breathing, but her eyes were closed, her consciousness fading. Marie was there, holding my mother's hand. When she saw me, she stood up. Miss Jasmine, I'm so sorry it happened so fast. I approached Mom's bed. I held her hand. It was cold. Mom, I'm here, I said. Mom opened her eyes. For just a moment, just 1 second, she looked at me. Her lips moved. She was trying to say something. I leaned in. What, Mom? What are you trying to say? Her voice was weaker than a whisper. Marie, tell her the truth. What truth, Mom? But Mom turned her head to Marie. She looked at Marie and smiled, such a peaceful smile, and as if she'd arrived home after a long journey. Finally, Mom said, Celeste came home. And she took her last breath. I was in shock. Who's Celeste? I asked Marie. Marie was crying. I don't know, Miss Jasmine. Dementia? Sometimes? I didn't believe her that moment, but I had no proof, just a feeling. Marie knew something. Mom was trying to tell me something, but I was too late. As always, let's go back 6 months. Mom had been diagnosed with mild dementia. Early stage Alzheimer's, they said. I panicked. My mother had been sharp, intelligent, remembering everything my whole life. Now she sometimes forgot my name. You need to hire a caregiver for her doctor said. She shouldn't be left alone. I was too busy. I was managing a major corporate merger, working 80 hours a week. I couldn't visit Mom every day, but letting a stranger into my mother's home, I couldn't trust it. Still, I called an agency. I want someone with the best references, I said. Background checked, experienced, reliable. They sent 3 candidates. Mom rejected the first 2. These women are strangers to me, she said. I can't be comfortable with them. Then Marie came. Marie Joseph, 58 years old, Haitian. She'd been in America for 20 years, quiet, humble, wearing simple shirt and pants. Her English was accented but understandable. The moment Mom saw her, she changed. Her face lit up. Marie, she said, repeating the name. Then she said something strange. You seem familiar. Familiar? I said. Mom, you've never seen Marie. I know, Mom said, but she kept looking at Marie as if trying to remember something. Marie was strange too. She stared at Mom's face so intently, as if searching for a piece of a puzzle. Well, I said, uncomfortable. Marie, can you start tomorrow? Yes, Miss Jasmine, Marie said. I will take very good care of Mrs. Eleanor. That night, driving home, I thought about how Marie looked at Mom's face. It wasn't a normal look. Recognition, surprise, or something else. I thought I was being paranoid. But as a lawyer, I'd learned to read people's faces. And there was something in Marie's face. The first week I tested Marie. I installed security cameras in the house. For Mom's safety, I said, really to watch Marie. Marie came at 7 a.m., left at 7 p.m. Everything was perfectly organized, medications on time, meals nutritious, house clean. No suspicious behavior, but something bothered me. Marie constantly looked at Mom's old photographs. While preparing Mom's breakfast in the morning, she'd glance at the family photos in the living room. In the afternoon, when Mom was napping, Marie would flip through old albums. One day I came early. Marie wasn't expecting me. I found her in Mom's bedroom. She was holding an old photo of my grandmother Sarah. Marie was crying. "What are you doing?" I shouted. Marie immediately dropped the photo. "Miss Jasmine, I was just what? Going through my mother's private photos? No." Mrs. Eleanor showed me. She wanted me to see. "My mother has dementia. You're taking advantage." Marie's eyes filled with tears. "No, Miss Jasmine, I would never. Get out." Now. Marie left. I was alone in Mom's room. I looked at the photo. Grandmother Sarah, young in 1940s fashion. Around her neck was a pearl necklace. Why was Marie crying? Why this photo? That evening, I asked Mom, why did you show Marie grandmother's photos? Mom looked at me. Her eyes were clear, one of those rare moments when the dementia wasn't there. Because Marie asked. Why would she ask? Because, Mom paused, she recognized the necklace. My hair stood on end. What necklace? Mother's necklace. Marie said the same necklace is in her family, too. That's ridiculous, I said. She's manipulating you, trying to gain your trust. What if she's not? Mom said quietly. What do you mean? Mom closed her eyes. She was tired. Maybe some connections aren't coincidence. That night I couldn't sleep. The next day I hired a private investigator. Find out everything about Marie Joseph, I said. Her past, her family, why she came here, everything. 2 weeks later, the report came. Marie's past was clean, but one thing caught my attention. When Marie came to America 20 years ago, on her visa application form under purpose of visit, she'd written, family research. What family? Marie's family was in Haiti. I asked the detective, what was Marie looking for? I don't know, the detective said, but she's been working as a caregiver in different families for years, all elderly white families. And in each one, she showed a lot of interest in old photographs. Something settled in my stomach. Marie wasn't just a caregiver. She was searching for something. And in my mother, she'd found it. A week later, I set a trap for Marie. I told Mom, I'll be late today, but actually came early. Marie was there, but not with Mom. Mom was sleeping upstairs. Marie was in the basement. Our basement was storage. Old belongings, boxes, everything Mom had accumulated. Marie had opened a box. Grandmother Sarah's old things. Inside were letters, very old letters. Marie, I shouted. Marie was so startled she dropped the box. Miss Jasmine, what are you doing? These are private belongings. I'm sorry, Mrs. Eleanor gave permission. My mother didn't. I did. I'm the homeowner. You're an employee. Marie started crying. Please, Miss Jasmine, I understand you're angry, but please just listen for 1 minute. I don't need to listen to anything. You're fired. Please. Marie's voice was desperate. These letters, they're very important. For you. For your family. What does my family have to do with you? Marie handed me a letter. It was very old, the paper yellowed and fragile. Read this, she said. I took the letter. Dated 1862, written by hand. Dear Eliza, if you ever read this letter, know that I never forgot you. I think of you every day. I tried to get you back, but they wouldn't let me. You were born free. I'm a slave. But our blood bond never breaks. Don't forget the necklace. It's our connection. With love, your mother, CC, who was C. Celeste, Marie said quietly. My great-great-grandmother, your great-great-grandmother, too. The world spun. I don't understand what you're saying. Jasmine, Marie said. You and I share the same blood. I didn't listen to Marie's story. You're insane, I said. Or a con artist, probably both. Get out of my house. Marie left. But she left the letter. That night I read the letter again and again. It couldn't be real, but the handwriting was very old. The paper was truly 160 years old. I sent it to a lab. The date was correct, but this was just an old letter. It didn't prove Marie's connection to us. The next 2 months, Mom's condition rapidly worsened. I'd fired Marie, found a new caregiver, but Mom rebelled. I want Marie, she said, only Marie. Mom, that woman is manipulating you. No, Mom said. Her voice was strong. She's family. I know it. I feel it. Mom refused food, refused medication, just kept saying, bring Marie. Doctors warned, your mother is depressed. She wants to die. I had no choice but to call Marie back. Just for her final days, I said. Then you're leaving. Marie came. When Mom saw her, she cried, Marie, you came. Yes, Mrs. Eleanor, I'm here. That night Mom told me something. Jasmine, I changed my will. What do you mean? I'm leaving the house to Marie. I went crazy. Mom, that woman brainwashed you. No, my mind is very clear. I spoke with my lawyer. I had a doctor's examination. Mental capacity is full. This is my decision. Why? Why would you leave an $800,000 house to a stranger? Mom smiled. Because the house is going home. Celeste's blood is coming home. That week, Mom died. Marie was with her. I was in court. Too late again. After the funeral, the will was read. My lawyer was shocked. Jasmine, this is legal but very unusual. The house was Marie's, all the furniture, belongings, photos, everything to Marie. All I got was one thing, Mom's jewelry box. Inside was the pearl necklace and a note. Jasmine, send the necklace for DNA testing. Compare it with Marie's. Then you'll see the truth. I love you. Mom, I did the DNA test. I'd secretly taken Marie's hair. DNA can be found on the necklace too. Saliva, sweat, skin cells. The result took 3 weeks. During those 3 weeks, I prepared for court. Marie Joseph Ray. Mental exploitation, undue influence. Court day came. Marie didn't come, but her courier came, left an envelope. Inside, a letter and DNA test results. First, I looked at the test results. Marie Joseph and Jasmine Crawford related. Common ancestor estimate 5 to 7 generations ago. Probability 99.7%. My hands trembled. I opened the letter. Dear Jasmine, now you know the truth, but you don't know the full story. Let me tell you, 1862, Louisiana. There's a slave woman, Celeste, 16 years old. Her master's son forces himself on her. A baby is born, mixed race, light-skinned girl. The master's wife goes crazy. Get this baby out. The master's son claims her. This is my daughter. She'll be free. He registers the baby Eliza. Born free child, they take Celeste's baby. Celeste screams, begs, nothing changes, but Celeste is smart. She slips a necklace onto the baby, pearl, small, quiet, and whispers to the baby, this necklace will bring you back to me. Celeste is sold as a slave to another state. In 1863, she escapes. Underground Railroad, reaches Haiti. But her baby was left behind. Celeste grows old in Haiti. She marries, has a daughter, my grandmother. Before dying, grandmother tells her, Neil, I left a baby in America. Eliza, born free, she grew up, had children, had grandchildren. Find them, they have the necklace. Growing up, I thought this story was fantasy, but my mother insisted, Marie, that necklace is real. That family is real. Find them. 20 years ago, I came to America, started working as a caregiver. but the real reason, to find them. In every elderly white family's home, I looked at old photographs. I searched for that necklace. Years passed. I lost hope. Maybe it was fantasy, maybe a lie. Then one day, the agency sent me to your Eleanor. First day, Eleanor showed me old photographs, and I saw it. The necklace, same necklace, on Eleanor's mother's neck. I couldn't breathe. "Where is this necklace from?" I asked. "Family," Eleanor said. "From my mother's mother. Very old, from the 1800s. Jasmine, do you understand?" Eleanor's mother's mother was Eliza, Celeste's baby Eliza. "You and I share the same blood. Celeste is your great-great-grandmother, too. We did DNA testing, secretly." When Eleanor learned, she cried. "Marie," she said, "Celeste came home after 160 years in you, and I saw you before I died." Eleanor wanted to leave me the house. "No," I said, "it belongs to Jasmine." "Marie," Eleanor said, "you're Celeste's blood. Celeste was taken from that house by force. 160 years later, blood is returning home. This is justice. Jasmine, I don't want the house. I don't want the money. I only want one thing, for you to forgive me. And maybe to see me as family." Celeste never saw her baby again. But I see you, and Celeste inside me is at peace. If you want court, take the house back. I won't fight. But no, you're not just Eleanor's daughter. You're Celeste's descendant, too. And this blood never vanishes. With love, Marie P.S. I'm leaving Celeste's only photo. Look at her, then look in a mirror. Your eyes are her eyes. I looked at the photo. Celeste young, dark skin, deep brown eyes. In her eyes, pain, but also defiance, resistance. And those eyes were my eyes. I looked in a mirror. Celeste. Same jawline, same eyebrows, same gaze. In that moment, everything collapsed. All my anger, all my suspicion, all my arrogance. Marie wasn't a con artist. She was family. And I had taken her to court. I ran out of court. "I'm dropping the case," I told the judge. I made a mistake. I found Marie. She was living in a small apartment caring for another elderly woman. I knocked on the door. She opened it. Fear was on her face. "Miss Jasmine." "Marie," I said. My voice was trembling. "I saw Celeste's photo." I looked at her eyes, then I looked in the mirror. Marie started crying. And I understood. I said, "You are family. And I did terrible things to you." Marie hugged me. No, you didn't know. But I should have. Mom tried to tell me. You tried to show me, but I was just paranoid. I was afraid of losing control. "I understand," Marie said. "You're a strong woman. Independent. It's hard to trust." "But Mom trusted you," I said. "Mom knew the moment she saw you." I was blind. We talked for hours. Marie told me Celeste's full story. How she escaped, how she lived in Haiti, how she thought of Eliza every day, how before dying she said, "Find them." "I searched for 20 years, Marie said. "I lost hope." Then I saw Eleanor and the necklace. In that moment I knew Celeste brought me here. "And the house?" I said. "Do you really want it?" Marie smiled. "Jasmine, a house is just a building. What matters is family. You're my family. That's enough." But I knew what I had to do. "Marie," I said, "Mom was right. Celeste's blood is coming home. You should live in that house. With me. Together." Marie's eyes filled. "Together?" "Yes, because you're not just a caregiver. You're my aunt, my great aunt, my family." 3 months later, Marie moved into our home with me. We share the house. Every room tells a story. In the living room, Celeste's photo. Next to it, Eliza's, Eleanor's, mine. 4 generations, from slavery to freedom, from separation to reunion. Marie teaches me Creole every day, makes Haitian recipes, sing Celeste's songs. I teach her law, financial management, rights. Last week we had a photo taken, Marie and me, the necklace between us. We wrote underneath, Celeste, we came home. Sometimes at night Marie tells Celeste stories, how she screamed when they took her baby, how she escaped, how she survived. Celeste was strong, Marie says. You're like her. No, I say, you're like her. You searched for 20 years. I tried to kick you out. But you finally understood, Marie says. That's what matters. Now I know family isn't just blood. Family is searching, forgiving, accepting. Celeste lost her baby in 1863. In 2024, 161 years later, that baby through Marie came home, and I, Jasmine, finally understood. Success isn't about money, it's about knowing your roots. My name is Ruby. This story makes us think about many things. Jasmine was strong, successful, controlling, but she was disconnected from her roots. Marie was simple, quiet, but connected to her origins. 160 years ago, Celeste lost her baby as a slave by force. But she left a necklace and said, "One day this will bring you back to me." 161 years later, that necklace united a family. This story teaches us it's never too late. Searching for your roots is never a wasted effort. And sometimes the person we judge is the person we need most. If this story touched you, please like and subscribe to Stories of Aunt Ruby. We share a new story every day, real, touching, thought-provoking. We'll be here tomorrow. New story, new lesson. Remember, your family might be bigger than you think. Sometimes you just need to look. With love, Ruby.